Hey guys, it's Garrett.Sidler here with EXP Realty and the team leader of the Copper Canyon Real Estate team. Just wanted to talk to you guys today about if you guys are interested in selling your home in Arizona, what you have to do, things that you have to be prepared for. Arizona's its own separate marketplace compared to the rest of the world, the rest of the United States. All the other states are kind of up and down. Arizona has just been flying by the seat. Just kind of everything's skyrocketed right now and everything's kind of crazy, right? So I wanted to talk to you guys about all the different things to be prepared for, what to do if you're looking at selling your property here in Arizona, especially Phoenix, Buckeye, Surprise area, any of that, mainly Maricopa County for that reason. That's where I specialize to help you. So what I want to do is I want to take a look at some statistics. We're going to take a look at the computer right now, and we're going to take a look at the trends going on here in Phoenix and kind of what the market's doing right now, right? So if you take a look, we have 3,695 listed homes here in Arizona for just Phoenix alone right now. New today, as of this morning, we have 127 new properties that came on the market. The median list price is $405,000. Okay. So I post this every single day on my Instagram, my Facebook. You can take a look at this. This website's arizonarealestate.com /market statistics. And I'll have a link down in the description for you. So, but anyways, you can look at all the different cities and everything. You can see what's going on in the market, where the hot places are, where it's a little bit cheaper, what's going to be best for you, right, when buying, or if you're looking at selling your property in these cities, what you're looking at possibly getting, right? So kind of the area of what you're looking at. So I want to take a look. There's a lot of property owners that are for sale by owners. Okay, a lot of people go into this process thinking, you know what, I'm going to save on commission. I'm going to go ahead and get the property sold myself. I'm going to do it for sale by owner. Cool, right? This market, you can absolutely sell it yourself. Not a problem. Okay, you will not have a problem selling your house more than likely by yourself. Any real estate agent that will tell you differently is trying to get a sale out of you, okay? But you can sell the property on your own. Here's the thing, okay? Because here's where it changes. So the difference is people think that you will save money by not hiring a real estate agent, okay? Because you're not having to do fees and commissions, all right? So everybody thinks, hey, if I cut that out, more for me, cool. And that's a great strategy if it were working, right? But here's the problem. So let's look over the computer. For sale by owners, and this is the National Association of Realtors, their website. For sale by owners accounted for 7% of home sales in 2020. Okay, the typical for sale by owner home sold for $260,000 compared to $318,000 for agent assisted home sales. Okay, so that's a big jump. Okay, so you got the average person that's thinking, I'm going to sell this on my own. For sale by owner, I'm going to cut out the commissions and fees. I'm going to make more money that way, even if it's a little bit less, right? That's a big jump. $260,000 selling by yourself on average, and the same house on average sells for $318,000 with an agent. Why is that? Because 90% of buyers coming into this market are looking at marketplace properties that are listed on the MLS by another realtor. Why? You got people that, frankly, don't trust people, right? So if you have a property listed by an agent, somebody who's gone to school, somebody who's done their homework, done everything that they're supposed to do, they're certified to be an agent in Arizona, it's a lot more comforting to a buyer knowing that, yeah, you got to pay a commission. Totally get that, but it's going to be well worth, paying for it when you're buying a property, right? And a lot of times too, the sellers will offer that commission for the buyer's agent anyway, so you don't have to worry about that as a buyer. But that's why a lot of people go and find a property on the marketplace. That's why 90% of homes sold in Arizona, period, are done on the marketplace. So 90% of the homes, 90% of the buyers, that's why, okay? Everything gets raised up. You have a lot more competition. You have a lot more things going on. Documentation on the property, that's a big one. There's so many times where I see a for sale by owner list their own property and there's horrible pictures. There's no descriptions. There's nothing about the property except for what you like about it. This is a business transaction. This is not a personal thing. So you want to show all the different things about your property, and that's what an agent like myself will do, right? So I want to get back to this number, the 260,000 compared to 318. The whole idea behind selling it by yourself is I'm going to save that 6% commission and then the 1% of closing costs. It's typical, right? So 7%, I'm going to save that. Well, let's take a look. If we put in these numbers into the percentage calculator right here, 260,000, 318, what's the difference? 20%. So you are willing to give up the 7% to not make 14% more in your pocket. Does that make sense? No. So a lot of for sale by owners are misled completely by this idea that when you list your property with an agent, you are losing out on money. And that's simply not the case. Overall, because of our marketing strategies, because of how we list the property, our pictures, what we do to get you a qualified buyer, which by the way is very, very difficult being a for sale by owner. You get in these situations where you're having to do owner financing, which I'll tell you right now is a headache. You don't want to do that. You do not want to do for this owner financing when you can just sell it, get rid of it, forget about it, go to sleep. You have no ties to it anymore. Way better to go ahead and list with an agent. So here's the kicker. We've gone over what the difference is between listing with an agent compared to for sale by owner. So let's do this. Let's say you're still not convinced. I don't want to list for 6%, but what I am willing to do, I will go ahead and pay for the buyer's agent their commission of 3%, 2.5% to 3%. Does that make sense? Not to me. If anybody comes and is willing to pay the buyer's agent's commission, what they're doing is they're actually paying for the buyer to have representation. And what is an agent's job? An agent's job is to get them the best deal out of everything, right? That is our job. So whether or not we're representing the buyer or the seller, our job is to get the best absolute deal for our client. Okay. So if I'm paying the buyer's agent to represent the buyer and I'm the seller, what I'm doing is I'm paying for the buyers to have the best possible chance in negotiations in lowering my price as a seller. That's what you're doing. So a lot of people think, oh no, I'm just going to get a qualified buyer by doing this. Yeah, you are, because real estate agents don't want to waste their time with non-qualified buyers, right? So you're definitely going to get a qualified buyer by doing this. But you are paying for the other side to be represented when you should be paying for yourself, right? You are the biggest investment. Invest in yourself. So what I have now is an option for you, okay? I'm a certified agent in a program called USA Home Bids. This amazing program does a couple things. One, it gets more money in your pocket, and I'm going to tell you how, okay? So going into this, I'm actually going to pull up USA Home Bids site. Here it is. First thing you're going to see is risk-free. That is true, actually. It really is. So you are able to list on this bidding site, okay, which gets listed in the MLS just like any other property with us. But you're able to walk away. If you get all these bids, and it's not like an auction, okay? An auction, you get the highest bidder, that's it. Here, highest bidder gets to present their offer. And you get to accept, walk away, or negotiate with this offer. You can completely walk away from it, and then we can go the traditional route of listing it just like normal, okay? But you have the option of doing this first. Huge. Second thing, so you never pay a full commission again. This is the really cool thing. the way that the process works is the buyers coming into this, they pay a buyer's premium, which gets added onto their bid. Okay. That premium is 3%. 2.5% goes to their agent's commission, and 0.5% goes to USA Home Bids, right? For using their platform. So the way that this works is the buyers actually technically end up paying for their own agent to represent them, which means you as the seller only have to pay 3%. That's it. Just 3%, and you are fully represented. You get a full service agent like myself to list your property. It gets listed on MLS just like any other property. It gets marketed out just like any other property. Everybody coming in is not blindsided. They're completely aware of the process and what it's kind of what we're doing. And then the other really cool thing is it's 100% transparent. Okay, so this program lets you basically, once you bid, you can look at what the highest bid is. Now, here in the marketplace, we don't have that opportunity. Okay, so what we're doing is when me as a seller's agent or a buyer's agent, I'm sorry, when we find a property for our seller or for our buyers, what we do is we will get in contact with that listing agent. We'll ask questions. We'll try to figure out as much information as possible. But due to some laws, we're actually not able to find out sometimes whether or not the seller is willing to disclose or not what the highest offer is, what it currently is. What we get from the listing agent 99% of the time is just send in your highest and best offer. Where do you go with that, right? So now you have to guess what the highest and next, best offer is, and kind of compete in this limbo, if you will, and not know where you're supposed to be. So you end up putting 20, 30, 40 offers. And I am serious, in this market, you end up putting in so many offers. It's a waste of time. And it's difficult, right? You have so much competition right now. You have, I believe, for every home that's available, I believe it's like 5 to 10 families that are actually looking for a house. So it's very, very competitive right now. The everything's low as far as inventory. So anyways, when you go into this program, you're able to be 100% transparent, and you're able to see what the next bid is, and you're able to bid up and up and up and up. And so the way that this works is when you list this property, you go 20% below, okay, market value. So I believe it, say if it's $500,000 house, we want to list it at $399, right? And it's a bidding process. So everybody knows going in that that's obviously not the list price. Okay. But we go in knowing that, hey, let's drive up the price. Let's see what happens. A lot of times you end up with, I think, usually around 5 to 6% higher on average than market value, like you would on MLS. That's the results that you're going to see. So not only as a for sale by owner switching over to USA Home Bids with me, you're going to get on average 26% more just by switching to me, but you're going to get another 5 to 6%, which is 30 to 32% total higher, more money in your pocket. Okay. Proceeds in your pocket after everything's said and done, even after commissions and fees. Now that's incredible. So I really, really want to kind of show you around this USA Home Bid site, show you what it's about. All right, so if you go into real-time bidding, what you're going to do is you're going to come down, and these are all the properties here that are currently being bid on all over the United States that offers this program. Okay, so this program has been going on for a few years now. They've been highly, highly successful. Started in Arizona about 2 years ago, and they have just had amazing results. Okay. So anyways, you get on this site, and this is where they bid and everything like that. So it's amazing how the process works. You save money. This is the ultimate way of selling your home here in Arizona. So I highly suggest doing this. I'm going to leave links in the description below. Remember to like and subscribe, please, so that way I can get out weekly content every Friday morning to you guys at 8 o'clock. We're going to be doing that weekly. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you sell your home. And if you're looking to buy as well, I'd love to help you with that. Anything real estate involved, you have questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out and comment below, and I'll try to get to as many people as I can. So if you guys have any other questions, though, feel free to reach out. I will always list my information below where you're able to contact me. You can text, call, or email me. I'm always available. So thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful Friday, everybody, and I will see you next week. All right.